Hello, Professor. This is Kumudini, and now I'm going to demonstrate my project for the academic blackboard that may be used by both students and professors. So, if a student is looking to sign in, they can click on the left button, and a professor wants to sign in, they can click on the right button. So, let's say, for example, the student wants to sign in. So, when they click on this button, they will display a page where they will be asked to input their school email ID and password, and if they are valid login credentials and click on login button, they will be taken to this student dashboard where they can view their courses, access assignments, tests, documents, also schedule their classes, have a look at their grades, ask for help from technical support or educational professors, and also sign out. Just in a very similar way, and if a professor wants to sign in, they can click on the sign in button, enter their valid credentials, and click on login, and they will be taken to the professor dashboard where all the courses that they are currently teaching or taught before, or the programs they taught before, all of them will be viewed. In case if the student forgets their password, they can click on the forgot password. That will display an input to enter their school email ID, and when they click on the send verification button, immediately an email will be sent to their email ID that will ask them for a change in the password or so. Also, when the student enters invalid credentials, the entered output will be highlighted in red, and there will be a dialog box that will be displayed clearly stating that their username or password was wrong, and when they click on try again, they will get another chance to enter the inputs. But if they have forgotten their password, they can again go to this page and enter their email ID so they can have a chance to change their password. Now, we are currently focusing on 4 user stories, so 4 functionalities. So the first user story is for the student. So for example, how can a student submit their assignment using this academic tool? Let's say, for example, the student wants to submit an assignment for course 1, so they click on the course 1 section where they will be taken to a course page where the course name, the professor's name, the section, everything will be displayed. Their course information, notes, assignments, tests, and everything on the right. Their attendance for this course, the student roster, which means all the students who have enrolled along with them. Discussion board that is used to communicate with professors or other classmates, and their grades for this course. But now we are only focusing on the user story, that is submitting an assignment. So let's see how that works. So we click on the assignments, then it will open a drop box where you can see all the assignments along with their due dates stated very clearly. Now let's say, for example, the student wants to submit assignment 1, so he clicks on the assignment 1, and there you go, all the information about the assignment instructions page, the due date on the right, the time left for them to submit, the number of attempts left, if there is any safety assign enabled, the weightage, rubrics, and everything is visible. And there is a submission box where the student can submit their work, so they can attach any formatted file or add text, edit, undo, or even delete whatever they have done. Finally, after they are happy with their assignment submission, they can click on the submit button, and the submitted page will be displayed on the left. The time and date at which the assignment was submitted will be displayed on the right, and the grade status, whether it's graded or not, is also very visible, and the status of the assignment that it is submitted is also very clearly visible. So that is our first user story. Now, for the second user story, which is creating a schedule. So based on the students' timings, how can a student create their class schedule? Let's check. So when they click on the class schedule button, they will be taken to this page where all the courses that they are currently enrolled in is very clearly mentioned, along with the times and dates. They can also search for courses at the top, and there are also filters like morning class, evening class, and current classes. If they are happy with the existing schedule, they just go back. But if they want to edit anything about it, you click on the edit button, and you can add or remove courses based on your requirement. And when you edit the schedule, you will be showed the schedule which you have been enrolled in. But if you want to still edit, you can go back and check on add or remove courses based on which your schedule may change. So that is the second user story. Now the third functionality, we are going to focus on the professor's functionality. So what does a professor want to do? For example, let's say the third functionality for us is how can a professor grade for their students? So let's go to grades. So when we click on grades, so we have to first check which course the professor wants to grade. So when we click on course, any particular course, and we click on grades, they will be taken to this page where all the students that are enrolled in that course will be listed, and the work they have done will also be showed when they click on the arrow or down arrow, and they can change the mark they get using the edit save button. So when they add a particular mark over here, it will be shown that it is graded, and this is how the professor can go back and grade all their students at one go without actually entering into each student's profile and adding a grade. This makes the professor's job a lot more easier. And they can also comment or send a message to that student if they want to suggest something about their assignment. Finally, the last just a second. Finally, the last functionality of a professor is how can they have a look at the student roster. So most of the classes that we have today are online. So if we want to see if a professor wants to check all the students' information, and if he or she wants to communicate with them, how can they do it? So firstly, they will choose a course and then go to the student roster button on the left, and here they can see all the students that have enrolled in their courses along with the images, name, their ID, email address, phone number, and everything. So this makes it easier for a professor to access and contact with their students. So this is the end of my assignment. Thank you so much.